Good afternoon, everyone. This is Yusuf, the host of the Daily Money Market. Again, we're back again, another episode of the Daily Money Market. We want to make sure that we share with you, all information about forex, about the market, about how things are going on. So definitely, today I'm not rolling solo. Like past 2 weeks, I've been alone today. So I have the portfolio manager again, Paul. My best friend, my colleague. No. For a while. It's been a while. Yeah. How's things going, man? How's the market? Industry going on?
Industry is very volatile.
To use.
I mean, just
Yeah.
today, man, we had this problem with the new variant that was discovered by scientists in South Africa. Serious.
Look, Mr. Paul, thank you very much for starting on that conversation. I mean, that was the main conversation that we needed to jump in and to see how things are actually, the market is going on. I mean, we are in South Africa, and we remember last year when the new variant, broke out here in South Africa. There was a lot of things was happening, a lot of lockdown was happening. People, they were not moving. Economy, it was actually on a shutdown.
Yes.
So how did the variant or coronavirus impacted you last year in terms of the market, in terms of trading and volatile in the market? How did it impact you?
Personally, man, to be honest with you, it had a huge impact. Traditionally, with the forex markets, right? This time of the year,
December,
it tends to be flat. People believe that, no, you know what, we need to go on holiday. Investors are not investing anymore. But because of the pandemic, right? The markets were extremely volatile last year. Extremely, which was shocking.
Which is mad.
Some of these instruments, your NASDAQ and so forth, they reached their all-time highs around that period, right? And I personally, because I was trading, made good money, out of that. And I wasn't anticipating to obviously make so much money within that period, since it's considered to be a very flat period. And obviously now we come back to this year. Looking at the fact that we still have the virus is still amongst us. We're living with the virus, and also now there's a new variant.
There's new variant
so
that
actually, man, as it happened today, right? There's been volatility in the markets, and I think December throughout.
It's really crazy, to think about it when you talk about the volatility. The variant just break out yesterday. That the scientists, a shout out to the scientists in South Africa. The homeboys, they're doing the most. To catch this variant as early as possible to make sure that we are prepared. So when you look about it, it's actually come in a period of Black Friday, And Black Friday, there's a lot of people going to the shopping centers and to buy. And actually, when they are buying, they are pumping money in the economy. I think last night I was reading the article that the industrial, the clothing industrial stocks in the Johannesburg Stock Exchange has been just spiking up all the way up because of people they are buying. So. I said that the market is actually good. What is it going to do to a rand? To the rand that we use in every day.
You know what? Obviously, if there's such news whereby there's a possibility that we might go on. Obviously, if there's a new variant, and with the cases that are arising, there's a big possibility that we might go on lockdown, right? So obviously, if any country would go on lockdown, it means that the investors now, the confidence is not there. It will obviously have a negative impact on the rand, right? But you just touched on a very important aspect whereby now, because of the Black Friday, people are in the economy and pump money. Now it is, it creates a bit of an indecision in the markets when it comes to investors. Obviously focus on the rand, but I foresee that the rand will not be that strong in this period because of this variant. Specific, if you, we're watching Bloomberg the whole day. And they are obviously stating that the variant is coming from South Africa.
South Africa, definitely.
Definitely, man. People are not going to be coming here for a holiday. That's a fact.
That's actually affecting our industry.
Definitely, because around this period, I mean, the tourism industries, that's where they make most of their money, which now the money is pumped back into the economy of South Africa.
Yeah.
And with that said, man, it's going to be a tough one for the Red Day.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I believe we're going to be short on the Red.
I mean, South Africans, we really have to be very, very, cautious and take care of ourselves, as usual, what they always preach, we need to wear masks everywhere we go. We need to sanitize, make sure we sanitize, we live free. And I mean, there's a vaccine that just come, and to think about it, when I was listening to the stats in Bloomberg, I didn't even believe that American channel, it can actually, give me the idea about what really is going on in South Africa in terms of the stats. We only vaccinate 1.25 to 1.35% of population.
And that's bad.
We are really, really far. I agree with you when you say the rand is going to drop, because if we vaccinated only 1.25% or 35%, it's not a lot. It's not cutting.
It's not even half.
It's not even 10%.
Yeah.
So definitely South African government, they need to do a lot of things. They need to do
just
the
to
research.
interject, man. I mean, the fact that they see that this new variant, they're not sure if the vaccine will be able to, protect you against the new variant. Now that obviously creates more chaos, to say, I mean, no one is safe, and I mean, investors, when they hear such news, it's gonna be a tough one, man, for the economy. You know what I'm trying to say? But just on a light note, as traders, we know we safe, bro, because I mean, whether there's a lockdown or not, you can still stay home and analyze your markets and place trades. That's just the beauty about it. Yeah, man.
No, definitely. As according to the way you're saying, there will be much more volatility. I mean, this month. The reason why, number one, it's actually Christmas holidays, and a lot of people, they are not in the market. That gives a lot of space in the market to actually to be able to trade and make a lot of money. And again, we are coming up with a new variant that broke down from South Africa. A lot of the whole world they're talking about right now, in terms of holiday destination. Now they cannot come to South Africa to pump actually money in our economy. That actually is going to definitely affect our rand. It will definitely drop the rand. But on a lighter note, gold, my brother. Gold. What's going on with gold, man? Let's talk about gold a little bit.
Man, there's a nice word about gold that I usually use. It's a safe haven. Right?
Safe haven.
Can never go wrong with gold. When there's chaos in the industry and people are not investing in the dollar, they're investing in gold. Because it doesn't lose value, so to speak, So gold has been quite bullish lately because of that specific, news that broke out because of the variant and all of that. But if you look at, for example, gold versus indices in the US, they've actually dropped because of the pandemic. Because now people prefer to go and invest in gold whenever there's like this type of panic of some sort, this type of noise, because it's considered a safe haven. It doesn't lose value. And all of that. So it's very exciting times for gold. I personally will be going long on gold, just to make sure that
collecting some things,
to make sure that I secure the bag.
Make sure that we have more money.
Yeah, man. I mean, this is very important information that traders need to know.
Traders need to know what's going on in the market. I mean, you touched it about the indices, how the indices, they're actually performing right now. I was looking at a NASDAQ, on a NASDAQ, it actually reached at 16,799. That was the price of a NASDAQ. And if you look at it now, it's sitting at a 16,239, which has dropped really, over 500 pips to 600 pips. That's a lot of pips to be able, to drop like that. But the reason why it's dropping like that is because of the new variant. Now people, they're scared. The investors are scared. You look at it, the tech companies, they're scared how they're going to transport their product, to come to this side of Southern Africa to be able to sell things like Apple. How are they going to shipping the Apple if there'll be lockdown all over, you know? And those that are transporting and are not they going to get a variant in South Africa and take it to Europe.
Absolutely.
So yeah, man, I wanted to, you know, recap about the vaccine. I mean, recap about the new variant.
New variant, man.
About that is happening in South Africa. And again, we see that the market is actually volatile. So you said gold is what?
Gold is a safe haven, my brother. So if you want to make sure that, you know, you invest in something that you know that, you know, you won't lose
the value of it.
Doesn't lose value. Then every experienced investor or trader knows if there's panic in the markets, you go for gold.
You go for gold.
You buy gold. But I mean, it's very interesting, man. I mean, you touched on Nasdaq.
Yeah.
Just USD dropped over 800 points.
800 points
because of this. 800 points.
Nasdaq dropped over 600 points because
so, man,
of this.
I mean, it's a crazy times. Crazy.
I mean, you had it on your own. The first day after South Africa scientists announced the new variant coming from South Africa, we really don't know what they're gonna call it. You know, oh, maybe they're gonna call it Palisa.
Yeah, no, we need a South African name for this one so that we can have some sense of ownership as it is coming from here.
Definitely. So definitely keep tuning in on the Daily Money Market. It's a Daily Money Market on YouTube. You can follow the Daily Money Market also on Instagram. You can go on Facebook. It's a Daily Money Market. We share a lot of information about trading, ladies and gentlemen. We share a lot of information about the market, about the whole industry, about the economy. So we thank you for tuning in. Let's keep on tuning in. There's a lot of things that are coming in. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Follow and subscribe over there. Eh?